Hello, beautiful people of life. How are we all doing? Happy Holy Saturday. It's good to have you here. Now, I saw this while scrolling Twitter and I felt to come and share. You know what? Let me allow you give this a listen, then we'll talk.
Please permit me to talk to you. I really want to share one or two things with you. As a woman, first and foremost, I would like to know how old are you. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to be rude with you. But a lot of you ladies are the cause of the problem you're having. Sorry to say. A lot of you girls today are the problem of your own problem you're having today. You don't stay in Port Harcourt, you stay in Umwako. Abi, you stay in Ahoda. I've forgotten where you told me. I met you yesterday. Me taking your number, I wasn't taking it because I'm looking for a woman. Look at me from head to toe. Do I look like somebody that is desperate for a woman? And why I collected your number was because of your auntie. Was asking me, why don't you want to get married? Madam, I have 2 different degrees. I have my first degree, my BA, in IMSU Owerri, Imo State. I have my second degree, University of Uyo, BSc, Sociology and Anthropology. I've applied for my master's in Canada. My boss I was working with, I work in a big company. My boss I'm working with in Abuja, retired. And he asked me, where do you want to go to? I called some of my colleagues and they said I should, Port Harcourt is nice. And that's why I came to Port Harcourt. I asked you to come to my house. You say you cannot come. Please, what do you think you can do for me? What do you think you can offer me? Because I know for you to say you don't want to come, your mind is telling you he wants to have sex with me. Please ask yourself, are you up to what it takes? Do I look like a man that cannot pay for what he wants? You think I cannot pay 500,000, 300,000 for a girl? From few girls I know, rich girls I know, to call the way from Abuja flight, they come to Port Harcourt and visit me. I met you in your auntie shop yesterday. Look at the shop you're in. Your auntie shop, maybe supermarket, maybe shopping mall. You say you won't go eatery. You go eatery, you go sit down, you chop rice, you chop meat pie, or drink Fanta where you don't drink before. Then, have you known me? Do you know anything about me? No. Do you know that most times when you go to a man's house, that is when you know a lot of things about the person without being told? Without being told. When you come to a man's house, you know a lot. What do you as in, do I look like a cripple that cannot get a woman of my choice? Your mind now is telling you want to go to eatery. What in that eatery where you never chopped before? And if you check on that, you never finish school. Or even if you go to school, you go to one polytechnic or one college of education. Now like this, small thing like this, they make marriage they come. A lot of now today will be Gen Z. You will fall into disappointment hand because of the character we will get. You feel say if Dangote won't come check you, he will come with trailer of cars, come back before he go ask you. That is the mentality some of you have. I have a car, I drive. I have Lexus 350. I drive. Even if it wanted me to take you to the best E3 in Port Harcourt, I will take you. But I need to know the value. I need to know your value. It's not all about taking you to E3. You're not even happy. I'm inviting you to my house. You come in, you use your eye and check one or two things. If I'm married or something other thing, those are the things you should know. There is this girl I met in Abuja those days when I was in Abuja. That is about 7 to 8 years, getting to 10 years. The same behavior you did was what she did. Up to now, she never married. Up to now, she never married. On her eye, they chop for something we no get head and tail. Something where they chop every. Okay, if you going to eat, what do you want to go do now? Are you telling me you're going to sit down there and we'll be talking? No. You go end up ordering for something where you go chop. Something where you don't chop before. Something you're used to. This is why some Yahoo boys, they carry some of them, they do rituals and all that thing. Because a lot of you don't think. You met a man, and the man say, come to man. The first impression matters. Why you not come, make you see whether that sex been problem or no waiting in they call you for. And the first thing that you're thinking about is E3. You won't go eat, you go chop meat pie, chop rice where you don't chop before. What does that make you? Don't you know most times the way you turn a man request down, it shows that you are hungry, that you are a hungry person. When you begin to talk of eatery, bar no day, love garden no day, under flyover no day where you go, if you go sit down talk with the person, must it be eatery? Most times when they take on a hand, they show how hungry we will be. And tomorrow it will be like maybe somebody is insulting you. I don't insult people, and I will never. But for me, I will always want to tell you the truth. Change your mindset, change your thinking. It's very poor, it's very bad. Change your mindset, change your thinking. It's very poor, it's very bad. But then when you're done, you can go to the E3. I'm no longer interested. I'm no longer interested. I don't want to see you. If I need a woman, I can go to Uniport. I can go to UST. I can go there and get girls after servicing me. I pay them off, they go. The guy you saw yesterday was my colleague in the office. He just came back from offshore. Because he normally enter offshore through Port Harcourt here. He based in Calabar. He enter through Port Harcourt. He comes out through Port Harcourt. When he comes out, because of the way he came out yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was late for him. He decided to call me and came to my house. We decided to go to the market to buy things to cook. We bought plantain and other thing. Goat meat was almost 20-something thousand naira goat meat to boil with fish and other thing. And but even that yesterday, I wanted to call you to come and cook. But I just look and say, no. Woman will just a meat. Come enter your kitchen, come they cook for you somehow. I whipped it. My guy just left this morning. That I've dropped him at the park for him to start going to Calabar. Please change your mindset. It will not take you anywhere. Instead, it will keep you where you are. In this world, the more you ladies feel you're clever, you're smart, the more men are learning from their past mistakes. You won't go E3. First impressions matters. The impression you give a man will determine. The impression you give a man will determine. It's quite unfortunate that you just embarrassed yourself. Maybe me embarrassed. I know why I asked you, where do you want to go to? I want you to take your mouth, mention the place. Which you have mentioned, you won't go E3. Your environment, where you are, where you stay with your auntie, you know they teach you lesson. Don't you ask yourself questions? Don't you ask yourself questions? Presently, we men, 99% of men today, they want woman will get brain, who go fit do one or two business and support the family. Not be woman where they can't chop for mouth. The earlier you thank God you see auntie they do business. That is what men want today. As you are, if assuming you kept, maybe you decided to say, okay, let me come to his house and see him, we'll talk. Even if that business you want to do, I don't mind support you. I don't know you from Adam, but I can do that. I don't mind even if I use 1 million naira. Start with you, make I see what you go fit do. Up to now, on our mindset, where they pass E3, you won't go there. Shawarma, ice cream, pizza, you don't finish. And you think, for how long will you eat those things? Before you go close, I open them. You're 30 years, 35, you're not married. Picking, you don't get. A lot of them are in social media now so they cry up and down. If I have known what I know now, if I know what I know now, I wouldn't have been like this. All the guys that came to ask me out, almost all of them are married, doing well. They have businesses. Some others have relocated outside the country. I have a younger brother who is a citizen in Canada. He got married to a medical doctor. That was why I applied my master's there. But the special grace call before this year runs out or next year, you go come out, I go. Maybe if you the Nigeria here begin to chop the E3, make us swear the E3 go carry you go. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't need to talk much. Let me go and check what I was cooking. Have fun.
Now you just heard that. Okay, you've just heard that. Really, it's actually, I mean, it shows that this guy is actually upset. He is upset, really angry. Now, I'm going to be reading from some of the comments, okay, and talk with the comments. This person says, his name is Inamdi. He says, it's obviously wrong to get angry because she refused to come to his house. He turned advisor because of his past experiences. Women nowadays, you will still ghost him after the E3. Every relationship is a game until both partners start taking each other serious. All right. Now it's actually correct to have said this because yes, you can take her to the eatery and she will still ghost him, right? But all the things he said are not necessary. You know, when I started looking, I'm like, I didn't even want to even hear what he had to say, the rest of it, but I had to, okay, because I had to cover it. What do you mean by you have 2 degrees? Who cares? All right. You are asking a lady to come over to your house, okay, and she declined. All of a sudden, you're saying I have 2 degrees. You know what I feel? What I feel, I'm still going to read more comment, but what I feel is, I think he looks down on her and maybe the auntie, and because of how he met her, okay, because he said he met, I think maybe the auntie is trying to connect her with him, right? And I think people should stop doing that. Allow people to just, naturally meet themselves. Okay, there are just some people you do injustice to. There are some of these things that is being done in the past that we're trying to do now that is not going to work. That is bringing about disrespect and insult, not just to the person but even to the family. All right. Now he's saying that your auntie, is that a mole? Is that, it looks down on her background. And I think that's why he's behaving like this. Because I'm sure that if he's meeting this lady somewhere else, okay, she's looking all put together. He does not even know anything about her like that. But he feels like, oh my, this girl has class and all. I'm not sure he's going to come out to say this. I'm not even sure he's going to send this voice recording to her. So the auntie, first of all, was what's it called? Meeting her in an auntie shop. I guess is one thing that actually set him off. He just feels, why would she say she wants to go to an eatery and all? It doesn't even make sense. Okay, I think that's one. But let's continue. Then this other person says, I think it's Kestuna said, but are all this necessary, bro? For 2026, we need to actually start making things official. I would have preferred an official date for a first time and clear of intentions to be made. So, and clear intentions to be made. Bro, I thought you were learned. Exactly. You're meeting this lady for the very first time. The both of you don't have anything together. She just, based on what is she wrote, she gave you a number yesterday. And you're saying all of this. Why are you expecting someone you're meeting for the first time to come to your house, sir? What exactly do you mean by that? Come to your house and do what? And do what? Like, and do what? No, that's wrong. I know that happens, but not every girl does that. So you cannot expect someone you're meeting for the first time to come over to your house. The proper thing is to meet, go for a date. Yes, go for a date. Because if you say that you're educated and you're learned, you should know better. The first thing to do is go for a date. Oh, can I pick you up for a date? All right. She said she wants to go to the restaurant to eat. Right? Because now we don't really, do we even have, now he's talking about bar and wants to take her to the bar. Not every girl goes to the bar. Not every woman wants to go to the bar. You're talking about love guarding and the rest of them. What if she doesn't want it? You want to go because you want to save your pocket. What if she does not agree? What if you don't like her? But you need to take that risk. You need to take that risk. You don't have to spend too much on your first date. You need to be real with the lady. You need to let her know. If you have to go on a date and say, okay, this is what I can afford. Some girls will actually like you. There are some people that really like you because they know that you're real. But you don't have to start, you don't need to go for a date and start showing off that you're wealthy and all. Because you're trying to save the cost. You want to take her to a love garden. What if she doesn't want to go to a love garden? All right. So go to a place that is neutral. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to this place. All right. But this is the amount that I have. You can actually be upfront about it. Do you understand? And if she's a sensible person, she's not even going to order, you get what I'm saying? Anything that fancy and big. We're just here to talk. We're just here to talk. And that's how some ladies actually, they split the bill. Some ladies want to split the bill on the first date. Some people think differently. There are some ladies like that. We're meeting for the first time. I'm not even expecting you to pay. We're going to split our bills. Some people do it. Westerners actually do it. Some Westerners, not all Westerners. All right. If she's that kind of a person, she can do it. But if she's not that kind of a person and you are, I'm not saying that people that don't split the bills. No, no, no. Individual differences. It doesn't make the lady cheap. It doesn't make the lady extra. No, no, no. Do you understand? People think differently. There are just some people wired to just want to pay for their own food. And there are some people that just feel the man should be able to pay. He's taking me out on a date. It depends on the kind of woman that you meet. The both of them are not wrong, please. Okay, the both of them are not wrong. All right. But if I'm going to say something, I would sometimes we just feel like tell some ladies, you know what? If you're meeting for the first time, just pay for your own part. Share the split the bill. How much is it, Kwano? Egonobili thing. Split the bill. Do you understand? That's what I would advise. So that you're not getting insult. Go and take some money, take extra money as you're going out on a date. All right. If it does not work, you go your separate ways. Because now this man is not just coming to know you. You are also going on this date to know this man. So take your own money. I would advise any lady that I know, sit down and say, we're going to split this bill. No? So it's not like it's just on you. So that you're comfortable and you are getting to know the person you want to get into relationship with. Do you understand? That's what I would say. Okay, now let's read this other comment. Bro, splitting fact, but dash in the comment, but FOOLS in the comments wouldn't agree because they are hungry and Sims respectively. The only place I don't agree with him is going to his house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what exactly like. Why are you coming to his house? And really, the things I started saying like I have 2 degrees, I have a car, and all. It's not necessary. No, no, really, nobody cares. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. And these are men saying this. This one says, this man must be a MAD man because a lady refused to come to your nonsense house. That's why you're talking like an like a GOAT, right? Shame. This is Shegun, right? This one's and these are men, right? This one said, don't be by force now. Move on. This one said, I don't insult people and I would never, but it just poured a load on you. This one says, who invites a poor man to the eatery? Abi, she asked him to buy her the eatery and all. In all honesty, the what's it called? It's not necessary. Some of the things it's saying, the fact that he took offense, meeting someone for the first time, I still say it is because of how they met. Okay, I think it's just because of how they met. Because if you met this lady on the street and you asked for a number, she gave you a number, or you met her in an event or somewhere, and she gave you a number, and you were asking her for a date. And she's telling you, I want to, you know what, let's just go because this is the only thing some people can think, especially in our country, Nigeria. I'm not saying that as you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't really have that much place to say people want to go to. I mean, this is just going to be like maybe one of the cheapest. Yes, and E3 maybe is one of the cheapest that people feel comfortable going to. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Other places might actually be kind of pricey and some people are not comfortable with all the places that might be in town. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So people just go like, you know what, the next available place should be an eatery, so let's just go. All right. So I think he's looking down on her based on the fact that he knows the aunts, right? And he saw her there. And you get what I'm saying? I think that's the only way. That's just the only way. And someone said, Baba just won KNACK. You get what I'm saying? That's I think that's one reason why he wants her to come to his house. Aside that, why would you be so pained? Why would you be so pained? Why would you be so pained? And this one said, I wanted to tell you to come and cook. Really? Yeah, exactly. You're telling someone you're meeting for the first time, okay, to come to your house, to come and cook. Doesn't make sense, please. It doesn't make sense. I like the fact that we have men. we have men actually saying this. All right, I like the fact that men are actually the ones saying this. All right, we're going to end with this last comment. There are a lot of comments, all right, but we're going to end with this comment. This one says, he didn't need all of this spilling out, to be honest. No be by force. No be by force, really. No be by force. He didn't need all of this spilling out. Okay, someone you don't even know. Now the whole world have known almost at least 2% of about you, and that's not needed. That's really not needed. But I want to know what you think about this in the comment section. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I know relationship nowadays is, I don't know, is something else, but I'm just going to say that let's be considerate of each other. As a lady, be considerate of, I know that we just have some ladies that just want to eat your money and go, but for the ladies that are considerate, be considerate. Do you understand? If a man is going to take you out on a date and there's a possibility you are not going to go out with him, you don't want to end up with him, please, the country is already at. Don't add to it. Do you understand? Be considerate. And if you're that kind of a lady that I just talked about, split the bill, lady. Give yourself some respect. And once work out come out. Do you understand? So that's just what I want to say. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Drop your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video a like. Kindly subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, be good. Don't forget, Jesus loves you, and bye for now.